Hi, thank you for joining us today here at Levittown Public Library's Stretch Fusion class. Today is May 8th at 1:30 p.m. Go ahead, Debbie.
All right, thank you very much. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our class today. We are going to start with just our general warm-up, moving the body. A reminder, honor your body. If it hurts, don't do it. Listen to your body. I've both been with you before, so I think you know the drill. So keep it safe, keep yourself safe. So let's start with a gentle warm-up, balance, and here we go. So marching it out, slow motion for 1 and 2. Here's 3, 4, here's 5, 6, 7, fold the arms for 1, 2, but nice and slow. Here's 3, 4, here's 5, 6, 7, 8, fingers up for 1, 2, 3, 4, here's 5, 6, 7, 8, lower the elbows for 1 and 2, here's 3, 4, here's 5, 6, 7, carefully add that twist for 1 and 2, here's 3, 4, here's 5, 6, 7, 8, back to center for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, fingers stay up for 1, 2, 3, 4, here's 5, 6, 7, 8, fold the arms for 1, 2, 3, 4, here's 5, 6, 7, 8, fingers down, last 8 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we're going to take it into a sideways motion, warming up the legs a little bit. The arms go in the direction of the legs. You're going to step out to the side. If full circle is not good for you, then just come up halfway and bring the arms down if circling all around is not for you. So here we go. Step it out to your right. Bring the arms around. Bring it back. And up and around for 2. Whatever your full range of motion is. And here's 3. And bring it back. And 4. We're going to go for 4 more. And around for 5. And back. And 6. 2 more. Here's 7. Last one. And 8. And bring it back. Because we're going to go to the other direction now. So here we go. Step it out. Arm circle for 1. Bring it back. And 2. And back. Here's 3. And around for 4. You can always do less if 8's too many. Here's 5. And 6. Here's 7. 1 more. And 8. And bring it back. So we're gonna hold on. We're gonna start by rotating our ankle, and then we're gonna be rotating the leg. So just put all your weight on your right foot. If you need to sit for that, that's fine. You're gonna just rotate your ankle 5 times to your right, 5 times to the left. So just around for 1 and 2. Here's 3, 4, 5, reverse that for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we're going to take the whole leg. So bring that leg to your left, up and around for 1, and 2, and 3. Good, whatever distance is good for you. Here's 4, and 5, opposite direction and around for one. We're just opening up the hips, and two. Here's three. And four. And five. Good. Take it to your other leg, whatever that is, in case you didn't start out the same side that I did. So here we go. Rotate around outwards for one, two, three, four, and five. Now reverse it and around for one, two, three, four, and five. So now take that left leg, bring it over, or whatever leg you're on. That's one and two. Here's three and four. You don't have to go high. And five, and reverse for one and two. Here's three, four, and five. So taking it with the wrists, very light fist, nothing crazy. Outwards, both at the same time, and around for one. Here's two, we'll keep it for five. Here's three, four, five. Reverse for one, two, three, four, and five. Good, we're gonna take it to some arm circles. Just gonna take a full drink. All right, so we're going to bring our arms together and around. And two. Here's three. And four. And five. And now outwards for one, two, three, four, and five. So we're going to take it into a little bit of breathing. I'm turning sideways so that you can see. You're going to reach forward, sit back, whether it's here or here, totally up to you. When you come back, you're going to press the hands back, heels up if you can. So inhale as the arms go forward, exhale as they go back. So here we go, taking it in an inhale, exhale, press. And down for two. And bring it up. Here's three. And reach. And four. And press. One more. Here's five. And press. And bring yourself down. All right. So we are going to take it into some side face motions in a little bit of a mermaid. So you're just loosely making a circle. Bring the arms all the way up. Take it over to your right. Lower the right arm, reach it through. Bring it back. And your body comes up. Lower down. And all the way up, so your head's in the center of your picture frame. Take it over to the left. Reach the left arm through. Bring it back. All the way up. And down. A few more. All the way up. To the right again. Reach it through. Bring it back. All the way up. And down. And again, up. To the left. Reach through. Bring it back up. And down. One more in each direction. Take it up. And over. And reach. Bring it back. All the way up. And down. And last time, other side. Take it down. And reach. Bring it back. All the way up. And take it down. So we're going to do some neck circles. Be careful if you have any neck issues, don't overdo it. We're going to be looking to the right, then lowering the chin. We're going to take it side to side and side to side, then look to the center, then the same thing on the other side. So we're going to do a few back and forth. So look as far as you can, don't strain, look to your right. Hold that for a little bit. Now lower your chin, take it across from right to left. Left to right, and again, right to left, left to right, and look center. And now the same thing, looking to the left first. So look left, hold it there, and now left to right, right to left, and again, left to right, right to left, and look back to the center. All right. We're going to take it to some shoulders. So we're gently moving different parts of the body, getting ourselves warmed up. These are called dynamic stretches because we're moving during the stretches. Static stretches are the stretches we're going to hold a little bit longer. So let's just start by bringing the shoulders all the way up to the ears. And now slowly come down. We're going to go for 5, all the way up for 2. If 5's too many, do less, common sense. All the way up for 3 and lower down. Up for 4, lower down, and 5 and lower down. So now we're going to do some shoulder rolls, bringing your shoulders up, back, and around for 1 and 2. Here's 3 and 4 and 5. Now reverse, bring them around for 1 and 2. Here's 3, 4, and 5. All right, so we're just going to take it into our floppy arms. As a reminder, that's just kind of twisting side to side, letting your arms just flop around any or which way. So we're going to twist to that right side first. Make sure that you're not locking your knees. Make sure your knees are relaxed and soft, not bent, but just relaxed. So here we go, taking it to the right, just flop around. And here's 2. We're going to go for a total of 8. Here's 3. Just be mindful of any spine issues. Here's 4. 4 more. Here's 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And now we're just going to take the arms forward and back, just kind of swinging them carefree. And then eventually we're going to bring the arms across side to side like that. Here we go, just swing them front and back. Good, and 2. We're just going to count to 8. Here's 3, just letting them go. And 4. And here's 5. And 6. Here's 7. And 8. And now slow it down. Right arm higher than the left. Reach for your opposite shoulders and release. And switch. Left arm higher and release. So we're just going to keep recrossing. Here's 2. And other side. And 3. Just going to 5 of these. And other side. And here's 4. And other side. 1 more each side. Here's 5. And here's our last. And down. So we are going to we're moving our body every which way that we can. We're going to be pressing our hips forward and around, making little circles. Hands anywhere, whether it's on the chair, whether it's on your hips. So just bring your hips forward to the right and around, 5 in each direction. Taking it around for 2 and around for 3 and 4. So we want our body to be flexible. And here's 5. Now reverse, bring it around. And 2. Here's 3. And 4. And 5. So now we're going to do a little bit of what's called a shimmy. You want to keep your hips steady and let your body, as if you're sliding across your hips. Bring your arms out to the side. If that's too much for you, lower them down. Now try not to let your hips move. Just let the upper body shift to the right, shift to the left, and bring it over for 2. And 3. Really good. And 4. 1 more in each direction. And 5. And back to the center. And now lower them a little bit. And without flopping the arms, just twist as far to the right as you can and to the left. And again, take it to the right and the left. 1 more each direction for this. Take it to the right and to the left and back to the center. We're going to try to move our hips and lower body independently of the upper body. A lot of times when we do a cat-cow, we tuck the hips and tuck the upper body, but we're just gonna try to tuck the lower body and leave the upper body nice and still. So whether you want to place your hands on the back of the chair or here or just on your thighs, just try to tuck your hips without tucking the upper body. So just tuck the hips and release. Tuck for 2, release. Here's 3, 2 more, and 4, 1 more, and 5. And now just try to tuck the upper body. So you're gonna send your shoulder blades up towards the ceiling. You're curving your back and then straighten it out. Curve and straighten and curve, straighten. 2 more with that little curve. Straighten out. 1 more with a curve and straighten. So now let's see if we can put the 2 together. Tuck the hips, tuck the upper, release the hips, release the upper. Tuck the hips, tuck the shoulder blades, release the hips, release the upper. 1 more time with a tuck and release and bring yourself up. You're gonna take it into a full roll down. Now full can be to the back of your chair, to the seat, or to the floor. Whatever you typically do, because you've all been here before. So we're gonna start by bringing the arms up the sides and down the center. And when we come back up, it's gonna be up the center and down the sides. So let's start off with an inhale all the way up. Exhale as you roll it down. Breathe normally, don't hold your breath. So roll down to a spot that's safe for you. If the floor is good for you, go to the floor. Otherwise, the chair or your thighs. And now just still breathing normally, roll yourself back up. Arms come forward, all the way up to the sides and down. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Nice deep inhale up, reach it up. Exhale, curl it over, rolling down safely, taking it to the level that you're comfortable with. Breathe normally. Slowly roll yourself up, still breathing normally all the way up and taking it down. And if I ever say to breathe, stop. If I forget to say breathe normally, breathe normally. All right, inhale up. I don't want you turning blue. Exhale, taking it down. And breathe normally. Hold your position, not the breath. And now slowly roll it back up. Arms come up the center and down the sides. So we're just gonna reach our arms back, open up the chest, holding it a little bit longer. If your body allows interlacing your fingers without straining your shoulders, then do so. Otherwise, just stay like this. Be mindful of your shoulders. Otherwise, I'm interlacing, reaching the knuckles down. If that's too much for you, then just keep the arms back. So do what is right for you. Everybody has different range of motion. Everyone is different. So you have to honor your body, honor whatever is safe for you. And we're just gonna hold that position a little bit. So we're gonna start holding our positions a little bit longer. And now just release. So we're gonna take it from the top again, looking over to the right. We're gonna hold that position longer than we did before. So look all the way over the right shoulder, hold that position. Take a nice deep inhale while you're here. Exhale. 1 more time, nice deep inhale. And exhale. And breathe normally. Now lower your chin to your collarbone, hold that position. And again, take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And breathe normally. Bring your head center. Now same thing over to the left. Look as far over to the left as you can. Hold that position. And now take a nice deep inhale if you can. And exhale. And again, nice deep inhale. And exhale. And breathe normally. Lower your chin to your collarbone, look down towards the floor. And another nice deep inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. And look center. We're going to take it into a little bit of balance. You're going to lift and lower your right leg 5 times. On number 5, you're going to hold it up for a count of 10. I love the spring, but the pollen really affects me. I woke up with absolutely no voice on Tuesday, got better yesterday. So 4 classes yesterday, 3 classes today. A lot of strain on my voice. All right, so we're gonna lift and lower. Chairs there if you need it. So slowly just bring that leg up for 1 and lower down. And 2. Bring it up for 3. And 4. We're gonna hold this one up for 8 counts for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lower down. And now bring the leg out to the side. We don't have to, we're not lifting high. It's just lifting a little bit. So don't feel like you have to come all the way up like a rock cat. All right, so here we go. Bringing the leg up, same pattern, lower down, up for 2, and down. Here's 3, and 4. Get ready to hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it down. All right, good job. We're going to take it over to the other side now. So slowly lift and lower that left foot, bringing it up for 1, lower down, up for 2. Good, nice, slow and controlled. Up for 3. And here's 4. Get ready for the hold. Bring it up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lower down. Good, ready, take it out to the side. I don't want to kick my chair. So here we go. Bring it out. Up for 1, lower down. And 2, and 3. Here's 4. Then get ready. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it down. I'm always tempted to go 5, 6, 7, 8 and not hold it as long. All right. So let's place our right foot in front of the left. Leave a small space between your front foot and back foot. Gonna rock forward with the back heel coming up, but then you're gonna slowly rock back and lift your knee up, foot up if you can, or just lightly touch the floor if you need to, or hold on. Again, you know what to do. So rock it forward, your back heel's coming up. Rock back, your knees coming up. Rock forward for 2. We're gonna go for 5. Rock back, knee up. Rock forward for 3. And bring it up. 2 more. Rock forward for 4. And up. Last one. Rock forward for 5. And bring it up. And feet are parallel. All right, let's take it to the other side. Get on your tightrope. Get your balance. Gently rock forward. Back heel comes up. Rock back, knee up. And take it forward for 2. And rock it back. And here's 3. 2 more. And 4. Last one. Here's 5. And back. And feet are parallel. All right, good job with that. I'm going to turn my chair sideways. We're going to stretch out a little bit of the front of the thigh into your hip area. I'm going to bring my right foot back fairly far, but my body is up nice and tall. My legs look like a little bit of a triangle. I'm not leaning forward if you can help it. Gently push that right hip forward a little bit so that you feel a little bit of a stretch here, but not enough that you're leaning back and feeling anything in your lower back. Always protect that lower back. And if you're able to, if you don't have knee issues, or if you've done this with me before, slightly soften your knees and push your hip even more forward, getting that deeper stretch. And we're going to hold that. Come out of it anytime you need to. Ideally, we should be holding our stretches 30 to 60 seconds to improve our flexibility. And now if you did bend your knees a little bit, just straighten your legs up. Lower your back heel to the floor if you can. Feel the stretch in the calf. And now keep your hips forward. I'm going to fold the body in half, aiming my nose or forehead, whatever, to the back of the chair, but keep that back flat, not curving the back. As you're coming down, you start feeling a little bit of a stretch in the back of your front leg. And the farther your body comes parallel to the floor, the more you'll feel the stretch. But don't force anything if you've not come down this far before. And now slowly bring yourself up. Use the back of the chair if you need to. Don't use your lower back. So we're going to switch our leg position. So now bring that left leg back. Legs look like that triangle. Push your hip gently forward without straining your back. Lower or bend the knees a little bit if you did so on the other side, or if you're okay with that. Keep pushing that hip forward. So we're stretching out the muscles in the front of the hip flexors. And if you did bend your knees, straighten them out. Rest your heel to the floor. Get that stretch in your calf. Hinge at the hips or fold yourself in half. Feeling the stretch in the back of your front leg. And hold that position. And make sure you're breathing. We never want to hold our breath. And now slowly bring yourself up. And we will have a seat. So I hope all of you practice your stretches at least a couple of times a week. You have the wonderful benefit of having the videos that you can see, so there's no excuse. And it's so important to keep your body moving on a daily basis. I teach about 15, 16 classes a week, so I'm moving like 15, 16 hours a week. And I always do stretches after each class. So today I have only 3 classes. Yesterday I had 4. So it's a lot during the week. So I don't expect anyone to move that much, but even if you can try to get in another 1 or 2 stretching sessions during the week, it would be a great benefit to you. So we're going to take it into a little bit more of side bends. We're going to take it into our shoulder press with the goalpost arms as we lower the arm reaching sideways. So you're bringing your arms in this goalpost position, 90-degree arms, slowly bringing the arms up. Take a side bend to the right as you lower your right arm towards the floor, but look up towards that left hand and imagine you're touching the ceiling with the left fingers and you're actually touching the floor with the right fingers. Feel that stretch, feel the opposition. Now slowly come back up, bring that right arm up, lower both elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades, open up the chest. Now bring both arms all the way up, take it over to the left, lower the left arm, look up towards that right hand, reach the fingers to the floor, reach the right hand to the ceiling. Slowly bring that left arm back up. We're going to do that 2 more times. Lower the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades together, open up the chest. Bringing the fingers up, over to the right, reach all the way in opposition. And bring yourself back up. Lower the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades, open the chest. Bring yourself all the way up, over to the left, look up towards that right hand and reach. Bring the left arm back up. We're gonna do one more each side. Lower the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades, just whatever level is good for you. Don't strain anything. Bring them back up, reach to the sky, lower that right arm, reach, look up towards the left. Slowly come back up. Lower the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades, open the chest. And bring yourself all the way back up. Last time, reach to the floor, look up towards the ceiling. Bring yourself all the way up. One last time, drop the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades, open up the chest. Lower the arms down, keep those shoulder blades squeezing. Reaching towards the back of your chair, leaning forward a little bit if you can. And then just release. So we did a standing roll down. We're gonna do a little bit of a seated roll down. And what we're going to do, if you can, you're gonna reach underneath your legs if your body allows it, reaching for your opposite elbows, so hugging underneath your thighs if you can. If that's not good for you, just keep your hands on your thighs or bring them to wherever is good for you. So you're gonna start by bringing your chin into your neck. Start rolling it down. Feel that little bit of a stretch in the lower back. It should feel good. Reaching the hands towards the floor. Now reach for your opposite elbows if you can. Don't force it. Now hugging the bottom of your thighs. Feeling a little bit of a deeper stretch in your lower back. Stay there only if it feels good to you. And now you're just releasing your arms. You're going to roll up. If you need help, place your hands on your thighs, using your hands to help you roll up if you need it. All right. We are going to take it to some more upper body stretches. So we did a little bit of neck stretches, a little bit of holding. You're going to lower your right ear to your right shoulder. Now be mindful if you have neck issues, but you've done these before, so do what you typically do. I'm going to reach my left arm out to the left. And I'm just going to flex my fingers up to the ceiling, feeling a little bit of stretch in the forearm. And it deepens that neck stretch a little bit. And now my fingers are coming down towards the floor. One more time, fingers up to the ceiling. Down to the floor. Now keep your head where it is, release the hand, bring it behind your back if you can, or place it on your lap if this is a problem. Now, if you want to increase the stretch, carefully take your right hand, only if you know it's good for you, only if you've done this before. Add very, very gentle pressure. We're not yanking, tugging, or pulling on our necks, our heads. And if your hand is at your head, release that hand. If your hand's behind your back, release that hand. Slowly bring your head up. And now lower that left ear to the left shoulder. Reach your right arm out to the side. Flex so the fingers are up to the ceiling. Point them down to the floor. And again, up to the ceiling. Down to the floor. Slowly lower the hand, place it behind your back if you can. And now again, if you've done this before, you can take that left hand at that right temple, gently add a little more pressure, deepening that stretch. And if your hand is at your head, release that hand. If your hand's behind your back, release that. Bring your head up. You're going to lower your chin towards your neck, looking down towards the floor between your feet. And for a deeper stretch, you can take one hand gently at the back of your head, adding a little bit of pressure. And if the hand's at the back of your head, release the hand, bring your head up. We're gonna take it into a little bit of breathing. Now we've been breathing all along, I mean specific breathing. So we're placing our hands facing forward. We're gonna take a nice deep inhale up, hands touched overhead, prayer hands. So inhale up. Exhale, come to the center of your chest. And now breathe normally. Hold that position. So let the left hand, being mindful if you have wrist issues, stay here if you're okay with that. Otherwise, take the left hand and gently push the right fingers over to the right. Only if that feels okay. If you ever feel any pain or anything, then stop. Now let the right fingers push the left hand over to the left. Up to the ceiling. Slowly rotate your fingers forward towards me. And now bring them up and over towards yourself. Is a little more awkward, so don't force it. Fingers to the ceiling again. Interlace the fingers. Turn your palms, reach out. And in this position, gently twist to the right. And hold. Gently twist to the left. And hold. Taking it back to the center. And lowering your hands down. So earlier, we did a little warm up, swinging the arms forward and back. And then we eventually reached for our opposite shoulders, but we did those quickly. We're going to do those again, but we're going to do them with a hold. So slow motion, slowly bring your arms back, open up the chest. Let them float forward, right arm higher than the left, reach for your opposite shoulders. Hold that position. And you're just going to gently lower your chin if you can. Lift the elbows if you can and hold that. And then lower the elbows, lift the chin, release the arms, let the arms just float back, open up the chest. Let the arms come forward again. This time the left arm is higher than the right. Reach for your opposite shoulders and hold that position. And then gently lower your chin. Lift the elbows. Lower the elbows. Lift the chin. And release. So we're going to take that one step deeper with a deeper shoulder stretch, nothing that we haven't done before. You're going to bring your right arm out to the side. Slowly come to the center, left hand to palm up. Reach for that forearm, guide it across your chest. And now if you're familiar with that little bit of a deeper stretch, slide into that by straightening out that left arm and grabbing the right. If that is too much for you, go back to this position. So don't stay in a position that you feel any pain or it's uncomfortable. A little bit of mild tension is okay for stretching. That's what we want to do, but you should never feel pain. And then you're going to release that arm out in front. I'm showing you on an angle. That left hand supports the right, bends at the elbow, feeling that stretch develop here, and then try pushing the elbow up, feeling the stretch in the back of the arm. Now, if you're more flexible and you can bring the arm up and over, do so. But if it's a strain to get up here, you're not getting any benefit from it, then stay here. But if you can easily bring your arm up and over, then do that. And now let that left hand pull the right elbow over to the left, get a little side stretch there. And bring your body up, release the arm. Let that right hand say stop. So we're gonna do a little deeper forearm and wrist and hand stretch. Left fingers gently pull the right fingers back, holding that position. And we're gonna release one finger at a time. So gently just release the pinky. Hold that position. Release your ring finger. Feel that stretch. Again, nothing too crazy. Release your middle finger. And now just reach for your thumb and pull that back a little bit. And now for an even deeper stretch, turn your palm up and bring the fingers down. We're not going to do those individually. Just hold that position. Release the hand, let it flop over. Very gentle pressure on the back of the hand. And release. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. You're going to bring your left arm out to the side. Slowly bring it to the center, right hand palm up, reach for the forearm. Gently guide that arm across your chest as far as you can without straining. And slide into whichever level of stretch is good for you. Whether you stay here or whether you come in here. Holding that position. Making sure that that shoulder is not way up here. You want a little space there. And you're releasing that arm, bringing that arm out in front. Support it with that right hand. Slowly bring the fingers towards your shoulder and gently lift the elbow up. Holding that position, feel the stretch in the back of the arm. That's what we're stretching. And if you can easily bring your arm up and over, then do so. If you're going to strain to do that, stay here. It's better for you. And now take that right hand and stretch the left side of the body by pulling it over. Slowly bring your body up, release the hand. Let that hand say stop. Gently bring the fingers back. Hold that position. And we are going to slowly release our fingers one at a time, starting with that pinky. And again, don't go too far. You want to feel that nice stretch. You don't want to feel any strain. And now release the ring finger. Release that middle finger. And reach for the thumb, bring it back at that stretch. And for a deeper stretch, the palm is up, the fingers come down. Holding that position. Release the hand, let it flop over, very gentle pressure on the back of your hand. And release. All right, so we're going to add a little bit of movement before we get to our lower body. And we're going to hug our imaginary tree. You're going to tap that right leg out to the side. So we're opening up our hip again as the arm comes out to the side, stretching out the chest again. So we're going to go a little bit faster, a little coordination, taking it 8 times to the side and then 8 times to the front. And then we will be alternating that. So here we go, taking it over for 1, bringing it back. Get that good stretch there. And 2, and back. And 3. Here's 4. And 5. But only one arm, one leg at a time. Here's 6. 2 more. Here's 7. And 8. Now left arm, right leg. Tacking it for 1. Knee up. And 2. Left hand taps the left thigh for 3. And 4. Here's 5. And 6. Here's 7. And 8. But let's take it to the other side. So it's the right arm, left leg out to the side. Take it out for 1. Get that nice stretch and center. And 2. Here's 3. And 4. Here's 5. And 6. 7. And 8. And to the front. Taking it for 1. And 2. Tapping that right hand on that right leg. 3. There's 4. There's 5. 6. 7. 1 more. And 8. I always get to 45 minutes
Don't look.
and start coughing. Gonna stretch our lower body. You're gonna bring that right leg out. Heel down, toes up.
Which leg?
So it's our right leg. And reaching towards your toes. Taking it to the level that's good for you. Slowly coming up. Lower the toes to the floor. Hold that position. We take it to our figure four stretch. So cross the ankle in front of the other ankle, or bring it up on top. And sink into the thigh. Slightly leaning forward. And hold that position. And then slowly bring yourself up. Place the left hand, center the right thigh, and twist. Bring yourself to the front. Rotate your ankle 3 times, all the way around. That's 1, 2, 3. And reverse. 1, 2, and 3. And one way. Same thing on the other side. Excuse me. Bring the heel down, toe up, flat back, reach towards your toes. Hold position. Reach as far as you can. Slowly bring yourself up. You're gonna take it into our figure four stretch. Either ankle to ankle or bring it on top. Little pressure in the inner thigh if you can. Leaning forward. Bring yourself up, taking that right hand in the center of the left thigh. Use the leg for leverage as you twist. And back to the center. Rotate your ankle, big and slow, 3 times. That's 1, 2, 3, reverse. It's 1, 2, 3, and bring the legs down. Take it into a nice wide stance if you can. Placing your hands in the inner thighs. Be mindful if you have any hip issues. Slightly leaning forward. You're going to dip your right shoulder towards the floor, pressing a little bit deeper into that right thigh. Taking it back to the center. And now dip the left shoulder. Back to the center. Slowly rolling it back up. And we're going to bring our arms out to the side. We're gonna take it over to the right, right forearm on that right thigh, left hand up to the ceiling, holding that position. For a deeper stretch, you can try lowering the right fingers towards the floor. Slowly bring yourself back up. Left arm on that left thigh, right hand up to the ceiling. Lowering the fingers towards the floor. Bringing yourself all the way back up. And lowering the arms down. We're going to take it into a little bit of a arm movement, opening the arms out to the side. We're going to slowly hug a tree. Open up the chest. We're going to go for 2 more, 3 of everything. Here's 2. And open it up, chest proud. And 3. And open it up. Now hug the moon, bring it up as high as you can. And open. And 2. And open 1 more. Here's 3. And open. Now you're going to rotate your palms down and bring them up. All the way over for 2, just to your range of motion. 1 more. And 3. And up. Now just turn that left palm down. The right arm is up. Your arms are one big towel. We're going to wring out the towel. So at the same time, you're going to flip the right down and flip the left up. So switch. And other side. And 2. And switch. And 3. And switch. Good, bringing your arms in that goalpost position. Go as far back as your body allows. If you have shoulder issues, adjust accordingly. Imagine you're sliding your hands along that imaginary wall behind you. So it's a wall slide. Slide them up. Slide them down. All the way up for 2. And down 1 more. Up for 3. And down. And from here, just rotate the palms down. Bring them up. Down for 2. And up. 1 more. Down for 3. And up. And now you're going to bring your elbows close to each other. I call it an elbow kiss. As you rotate your palms facing you, if you can, only do what you can. Open up, palms now face away. Bring them in for 2. And bring them away. And 3. And away. And now elbows come into the side. Your forearms are parallel to the floor. Bring them back up. Down for 2. And up. 1 more. Down for 3. And up. And lower the arms down. So we're going to bring our right leg out to the side again. Trying, if you can, having your right toes forward. If that's a strain in any way, then let them be to the side. And your left leg is a little bit turned out, similar to what we did earlier, but a slightly different position. We are going to take it over to the left first, reaching down towards the floor. Slowly come back up, reach to the right, kind of even with your leg. Don't put any pressure on that extended knee. All the way up and over again, hand to the floor. And all the way up, bringing the arm even with the leg. 1 more time, all the way up. The floor. And over the other side. And bring yourself up. Bring the arms down. So we're going to take that to the other side now. So now bring your left leg out with your toes forward if you can. Taking it over to the right first this time. So take it all the way over, arm to the floor. Get that nice side stretch. Bring it up. hand is even with the leg. And again, bring it up. Arm down towards the floor, reach. And all the way up to the side with a reach. One more, all the way over, reach to the floor. Bring it up, over to the side. And up, and bring the arms down. We're gonna do a couple of knee hug-ins. So there's a couple of ways we can do it. The easiest way is just reaching behind the thigh, hugging that knee into your body, whether it's here, here, or here. Again, don't strain. The more advanced or the little more difficult is actually hugging your whole leg in. So as long as that doesn't cause any strain to anyone, we're going to take it 5 times, just hugging and releasing. And on the 5th one, we're going to hug and hold. And then we'll do the same thing on the other leg. So either reach underneath the thigh, you don't have to strain anything, or hug your whole knee in. Do what's right for you. It doesn't matter what anyone else is doing. So bring the arms out to the side, open the chest. Bring that knee in, give yourself a good hug. Feel that lower back release too, and bring it down. Bring it in for 2. And release. And 3. And release. Your body's kind of doing a cat-cow thing. Here's 3. And here's 4. One more. Hold this one. Here's 5. Hold that for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Good, same thing on the other side. Open up the chest and hug that leg in for 1 and release. And bring it in for 2 and release. Here's 3, 2 more, and 4. Hold this one now. Hold it in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. So we're going to conclude with a little bit of breathing. I'm bringing my heels closer together, kind of a diamond-shaped leg. We're going to be lifting our heels up, taking our palms facing forward. And if this position's not good for you, place your legs parallel any way that's good for you. So we're going to take a nice deep inhale. As we inhale, you're lifting your heels, your hands, your eyes come up to the ceiling, but you're not lifting your chin up. Keep your chin level. So we're stretching out our eye muscles too. So inhale, heels up, hands up, eyes look up. Exhale, turn the palms away, lower the hands, lower the heels, the eyes look down to the floor. 2 more times. Inhale, everything reaches up. Exhale, everything down. 1 more time. Last time. Inhale, everything up. Exhale, everything down. And we made it. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully we'll see you again. Take care.